Hello, 3302 folks. I just wanted to do a quick video for our module on assessment. When you're doing the module on assessment for 3302, you'll be learning about a lot of different kinds of assessment and the importance of all those different kinds. So definitely read the commentary carefully and go through the template and think about all of the ways that you're going to apply that in your assignment. But one of the ways that you're going to really learn how to work with students and to find the levels that are best to give students their instruction is by doing one of the informal reading inventories that we teach here called the QRI-5, right? The Qualitative Reading Inventory 5. And probably have it, right? It looks like this, right? One of the keys of this assessment is that it helps you find not just a child's reading level, but instead they're reading levels, plural, okay? And so I want to just do a really quick little activity to help you start to conceptualize what that means, okay? So I have this bag right here, right? And you see it? I mean, this is a more active video than usual. And I have these pieces of paper. Okay. If I'm standing right here, and my challenge is to drop this paper into this bag, that's not hard, right? I can do that. I can do it again. I can do it again, right? This is not a challenge. I can just do this. This is not, I'm not going to miss. Just easy. That might be kind of fun, right? I'm not missing it. I'm feeling successful. Look at me doing this. Woohoo, right? It's pretty easy. If I had to do this for 12 minutes, it might get a little boring, right? This is not hard. This is kind of like what happens when students read at what we call their independent level, right? They can do it. It's not hard. They can be successful. They don't need a lot of help, right? It's fine. It might build up their confidence, right? It's not to say you never want students to read at their independent level. You actually want them to be reading at their independent level when they're reading independently, right? See how that works? But you don't want it to just be all of their reading because, like, am I getting any better at this by just doing that? Not really, right? It's not a challenge. Okay, so here we go. I don't know how this is going to work on video, but we're going to see. All right. Now, what if, can you see it over there in the corner? All right, what if, I would go farther, but I'm going to be off the video here. Well, I'll close my eyes. Maybe that'll help. All right, ready? I'm not even sure. Am I getting it? Maybe one or two? Okay. If I had to do that all the time, right, or even if it was farther away, like when I do this in my classroom, I have my students go like all the way across the classroom and sometimes even have them like cover up half of it, right, so that they can't, it becomes even harder, right? There's like no chance that that's ever going to go in. Yeah, I don't think I got any. Okay. All the way across the room, blindfolded, whatever. Never going to happen, right? Think about like an average size classroom. Think about standing all the way over on one side of it and throwing a little tiny piece of paper into this little thing. That's like what happens when we have kids read at their frustration level, right? You could keep doing it, but it's just going to make kids mad, right? It's just going to be frustrating. There's no way, right? They'll say, I could try, but it's really not going to happen. You know, if I were reading War and Peace in Hindi, right? Like, I can't do that. Like, you could put it in front of me. I could look at it, but I do not know how to read it, right? I mean, that's an extreme example, but that would be my frustration. And so just sort of saying, no, try harder. I can't, right? That's not going to help. It's not about trying. It's not about effort. It's about the fact that I am not at that level with that task, okay? So that's like having kids read at frustration level. And in the middle, right, in the middle, we have this sort of healthy, whoops, you guys can't see that yet. Let's see. Sorry, my office is a mess. Just go with it. Just go with it. All right. In the middle here, we have this sort of what we might call this sort of like healthy challenge, right? Like here I am back here. I don't know if I can do this, but oh, look. Oh, that was really bad. Let me try again. right? Okay, but I did sometimes. And if I had someone else here, what we could do is they could hold this and they could sort of move it so that one that like got really close, they could have been like, oops, and then it would have gone in, right? That sort of healthy challenge, that idea of like, it wasn't automatic, it wasn't just like dropping them in, but it wasn't so extreme that there was no way I could ever do it, right? I could have kept trying. That felt sort of motivating. Like, ooh, let me try again, right? I can get it this time, especially if I had somebody here helping me, right? That's working at an instructional level. Does that make sense? That's where we want to provide our instruction as teachers, right? We don't need to teach if kids just dropping stuff in. It's just so easy, it doesn't even matter. And we could try to teach at this sort of impossible level, but it's going to be maddening for us and it's going to be maddening for